Hi friends, welcome to this intermediate Vinyasa flow, steady and strong. We will be strengthening the whole body, the legs, the core, and we will be working through a couple of balancing postures. So we will find our inner balance, our steadiness, and we will enjoy a full body practice. You don't need any specific props for this class. If you happen to have yoga blocks at home, and this is something you enjoy using, please go ahead and grab them. But if you don't have any, that's fine. I will show you how to do everything without any props. My name is Jenny. I'm very happy you're here today on my channel to practice with me. Let's get right into it. We begin our class sitting in the back half of the mat in an upright cross-legged position. And we just want to take a moment to tune in for our practice. So make sure you sit nice and upright with a tall spine. Rest your hands on your knees or on your thighs. Relax the shoulders down and close the eyes, or at least lower the gaze, and take a moment to withdraw from any visual stimulation. You may even want to withdraw from the screen for a moment. And use this moment to turn inwards, ground down, and connect with your breath here. If you're familiar, you may want to introduce a soft ujjayi breath, narrowing the back of your throat, creating a little bit of friction, so creating some warmth from the inside. And making that breath slightly audible for yourself. So you have a nice feedback mechanism throughout the class. If this is something you don't enjoy or you're not quite sure, just breathe naturally, smoothly in and out through the nose. Take a couple of breaths to settle in. Good. Take your hands together in front of the heart center. Lower the forehead down to the fingertips. And then softly open the eyes. Very good. We send the arms up to the ceiling. Really stretch up high. Give yourself a nice big stretch. And then on your exhale, bring the right hand down. Bring the left arm over the head. We want to warm up the body. Take the upper shoulder back. Inhale into the side body. And exhale, become a little bit more stable. Drop that lower shoulder. Good. One more inhale. And exhale, drop that left hand onto the right knee. Good. Inhale, send the right arm up, sit up tall. Exhale, lean over to the second side. Good. Inhale here. And exhale. Smooth breath. Don't exaggerate. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, twist open, right side. Arm goes behind the body. We stay active so the arm keeps hovering. Don't place it down. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist a little bit further from the strength of your core and your back. Good. Inhale, send the arm up. Exhale, one more time. Lean over to the left side. Good. Inhale, sit up. One more time. Exhale, twist open. This time, place the hand down softly on the fingertips. Inhale, reach the heart up. And exhale, over to the right side. Open up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist. Good. Both arms up. Inhale, sit up straight. Exhale, left hand down, side bend, second side. Good. Inhale, really use the breath to create space. Exhale, drop that lower shoulder, ground down through the sits bones. Good. Inhale. Exhale, hand lands down on the left knee. We sit upright, left arm goes up. Exhale, side bend, second side. Good. Inhale here. Exhale. One more. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, twist open for your active twist. Arm stays parallel to the floor. Inhale, reach up through the crown. Exhale, twist open. Good. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sit up. Left arm straight. Exhale, bend it over to the right side. Good. Inhale, back up. Exhale, twist open. This time, softly place the fingertips down. Don't force anything. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, lift the chest. Exhale, still use the core in the back to twist. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, twist. Good. Both arms up. Inhale. And exhale, hands together in front of the heart center. Good. Grab around the knees, bring the feet together and stand the feet up in front of you. I'm going to sit back towards the side. Grab a hold of the back of the knees and then roll into a rounded back. Really push the shoulder blades apart, take the chin into the chest and let the head drop forward. Breathe into that upper back. See if you can find a stretch just by breathing into that upper back. Good. And then the opposite direction, kind of like a cow stretch. You lift the heart, pull the shoulders back, and open up the chest. Again, use the breath to support your pose. And then keep that long spine. Don't arch the back, but really make it nice and long. Engage the core. Lift the feet off the ground. Lower legs parallel to the ground for a boat pose, Navasana. You can choose to keep the hands here for the beginning, or you pull the shoulders back and send the arms alongside the legs. Right, jumping into that strengthening pose here to activate the body to get ready for the class. Keep the face relaxed, the jaw relaxed. Breathe steadily and smoothly. Good, and then cross the lower legs, pull the heels towards the body and the knees in. Make yourself all small and round. Activate the upper belly even more. Let's stay another breath here. And then take your strength rather than momentum, pull the heels in and come forward onto all fours, uncross the lower legs, quadruped. Spread out the fingers nicely underneath the shoulders, knees under hips. Very good. Now, extend the right arm forward, parallel to the floor, thumb points up. Tuck the right toes, send the left leg out in the back. So, diagonal. Reach the arm and the leg backwards, the left toes point down. Inhale here. Exhale, round the back, elbow, nose, and knee together. Inhale, reach into both directions, and do this slowly with control. Exhale, use the core, pull everything in. Very good. Inhale. Exhale, curl it in. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, send arm and leg forward and backwards. Exhale, set only the right hand down. Now bring the right toes out. We're coming into a side plank variation. Come onto the right hand. Open up the hips. The left arm points up. Now flex your left foot. Your left toes are now pointing to the left side. Your hips are open. Reach up. Don't sink into that right shoulder. And then pull that left arm over your ear. Find more length in the side body. Inhale here. Exhale, elbow and knee together in front of the body. Curl it in. Good. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend it in. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, last one. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, extend, and then either stay or choose to bend the leg, grab a hold of the back of the foot or the ankle. I know you see me from the back, but this is quite helpful. Press the foot into the hand and open up the chest and the groin. And remember not to sink into that right shoulder. Whole integrity of the body. Activate all the muscles you can find and breathe into the opening of the left groin and the chest. Keep breathing. One more. And then extend arm and leg out to the side. As you started, front and back. And then on the exhale, bring it back down. Left hand on the left shoulder, left knee under left hip. One cat stretch, round the back, press away from the ground. And then come back into your neutral back. Very good. Left arm forward, right arm back. Second side. For stability, you may want to tuck the left toes under. Extend forward and backward. Reach arm and leg far. And then exhale, curl it in. Good. Inhale, don't rush through this. Nice strengthening exercise. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Extend. Inhale. Toes are still pointing down. Remember that feeling. Exhale, left hand down. Tuck the left toes. Step the foot out. Open up the hips. Side plank variation. Right arm goes out. Good. Toes are not pointing out. The hip is open. We'll need that later in our balancing poses. Extend the right arm over the head. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it in. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, take your time. Use the length of the breath to stretch on the inhale. And exhale, bring it in. And then extend on the inhale. Choose to stay or bend the leg. Grab a hold of the ankle or the back of the foot wherever you reach. And rather than pulling the heel in, press the foot away. Feel the groin opening. Feel the chest opening. Keep breathing. Left fingertips press into the ground. Long breaths here. Good. 1 more. And then with control, release, arm and leg, front and back. And then bring the left hand down. This time, keep the right leg extended, close the hip, tuck the right toes under, long leg. Left foot meets the right one, plank pose. Press away from the ground. We'll stay for a moment to strengthen the whole body. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrists and your heels over the toes. Good. Keep that smooth breath and press away from the ground. Lift the pubic bone up to the navel. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down in one piece. Take your time without arching the back. Untuck the toes, open the chest, Cobra, Bhujangasana. And exhale over the knees now, come into your downward facing dog. Good. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. You can pedal the legs, first downward facing dog. Use the moment to give some length to the back of your legs. Good job. Maybe shake the head, yes and no. And then come onto the tiptoes on the inhale, wave forward, think cat back into your high plank. Bend the knees, exhale, come back, downward facing dog. 1 more. Inhale, roll it forward, take your time. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll it forwards. Exhale, lower all the way down. 1 more time. You could always use the knees if you want to take it a bit easier. Inhale, cobra, press the tops of the feet down, open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, roll forward 1 more time. Exhale, do the same thing. Lower all the way, maybe half if you practice chaturanga. Elbows into the ribs. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Press the tops of the feet down. If you're in up dog, lift the knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come into the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. You can step or hop to the top of the mat for half forward fold. Lengthen through the spine. And exhale, fold all the way down. Good. 1 more inhale, come into the fingertips, long back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long back, half lift. Exhale, sit low for chair pose. So low your fingertips stay on the ground. Activate the core. Inhale, Utkatasana. Stay for the exhale. Good. 1 more. Inhale, lengthen out that lower back. Exhale, sit low. To standing, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart center. Good. Take a deep breath in. Soft breath out. Through your chair, inhale, Utkatasana, sit back. Exhale, fold over the legs, deep forward fold, maybe hands next to the feet. Inhale, half lift. And then 1 breath, exhale, step or hop if you practice Chaturanga Dandasana. You could also lower with the knees. Inhale, your back bend, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale your right leg up into the sky. Exhale, pull the right knee forward, right knee to right upper arm, squeeze it in. Inhale, bring it back up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to the left upper arm, cross the body and tap. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, knee to nose, really press away from the ground. Inhale, lift the knee higher. And exhale, step it through between the hands. High lunge, inhale, stand up, sweep the arms up. And exhale, arrive in the pose. Good. Inhale, find length. Now exhale, slowly lower that left knee towards the ground, but just hover. Don't place it down. Inhale, straighten. Keep the front leg stable. Exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale up. Exhale now, very softly, gently place it down. Take your time. You may want to cushion the knee if you have sensitive knees. Inhale, create space. Exhale, take the arms over the side. Interlace all 10 fingers behind the back. Open up the chest. Good. Now remember, we want to build strength. So don't just sink passively into the pose, even if you're flexible, but pull the right heel back, send the left knee forward, feel the engagement of your legs, feel the opening of the left groin. You could always bend the elbows slightly, but open up the chest. Good. Keep breathing. On your inhale, send the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the fingertips down to frame the front foot. If you have blocks, you could use them. Inhale, send the hips back for half splits, Hanumanasana, Ardha Hanumanasana. Flex the right foot. And exhale, fold over the leg. If this is too much, keep the leg bended more. You can make small movements. Inhale, leg half lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, bend the front leg all the way into the right foot. Hands frame the foot. Release the left knee, step forward. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, pyramid pose. Exhale, fold forward, Parshvottanasana. Option to keep the back heel lifted or place it down. Pull the right hip back, send the left one forward. Lengthen through the spine and fold. Remember, option to bend the knee, option to use the blocks. Good. If all of this is too much, feel free to stay up here, hands into the hips, front leg bended slightly more, back heel lifted. Good. Let's take another deep breath here. Good. Inhale, long back, hands under shoulders. Exhale, twisted triangle. Left hand stays under the left shoulder, right arm pulls up. Open up the chest to the right side. Again, feel free to use a block under the left hand. If the back foot comes off the mat, you can feel free to step it closer. Think inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, twist, like we practiced in the beginning. 1 more, inhale, and exhale. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, place the right hand down. Look forward, inhale, half forward fold, step to the top, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold all the way down. Through your chair pose, inhale, sit deep, send the arms up. Exhale to standing, Tadasana, mountain pose, arms alongside the body. Let's take a deep breath in. Soft breath out. Good. Through the chair, inhale, sit low. Exhale, fold all the way, Uttanasana. Half lift, Ardha, long back. Exhale, step or hop, only if you're very safe in your Chaturanga. With control, feel free to use the knees, open on the inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the feet together, left leg inhale up. Exhale, left knee, left upper arm, bring the shoulders forward. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, cross it over, right upper arm. Inhale, bring it up, long back, long leg. Exhale, left knee forward to the chest, almost till the nose. Inhale, pull it higher, and exhale, step it through. High lunge, inhale, stand up. Exhale, arrive. Level your hips. Good. Create space, inhale. Exhale, drop that back knee, but let it hover. Don't place it down. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, bend. With control, keep the front leg stable. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale, straighten. Exhale, softly place it down with control. Inhale, space, arms up. Exhale, interlace 1 finger further as you have before. Good. Open up the chest. Remember, you can bend the elbows, but pull the shoulders back and up, hands away from the bum. And again, find that integrity in the body. Good. Keep your breath smooth and steady. Reconnect with the breath. We take another full breath here. And then on your next inhale, send the arms up to release the shoulders. Hands down to frame the foot. You can stay on the fingertips or blocks. Inhale, send the hips back, straighten the left leg. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, fold forward. Make subtle movements. You know your options. Feel free to bend, relax the foot. Maybe make those subtle movements. You don't have to, and they don't have to be big, but if you just go with the breath, inhale, send the heart forward slightly. Exhale, draw that lower belly in. You should be able to feel a little bit of a difference in your pulse. Good. Last breath. On your inhale, look forward. On the exhale, bend that front leg. Frame the foot with the hands. Release the back knee. Step it in till you can straighten both legs. Parshvottanasana, pyramid pose. Reach up through the chest and exhale, fold. Option to keep the back heel lifted. Option to bend the front leg more to come onto blocks or onto your hips. Good. Make sure you're making this your own. See how it goes today. Might be different from another day. Don't force anything. Don't press. Just go with the breath. Find your variations that suit you today. It's always nice to challenge yourselves, but we do want to enjoy this practice. Last breath here. And then on your next inhale, lengthen through the spine, right hand onto the block or onto the fingertips for more space. On the exhale, open up for twisted triangle. Parivrita Trikonasana. Make sure your spine stays long, pull the left hip back, send the right one forward. And again, feel free to step the right foot closer and a bit further to the right. So you really want to be able to open up the chest to the left side. Good. Let's take 2 more breaths. Inhaling, lengthening the spine, crown of the head pulls forward, and exhaling, we twist open. Good. Last one. And on your exhale, you bring the hand down, you look forward, bend the left knee, step the right foot next to the left one for half forward fold. And on the exhale, you fold all the way down. Through the chair pose, sit deep, send the heart out, inhale. And exhale, hands together in front of the heart center. Good. Stay for a moment. Reconnect with the breath. Feel the feet placed on the ground. Really root down. Good. And then bring your weight onto the right foot. Pull the left knee up to the chest. You can keep your eyes closed even for a moment if you dare, or you just crack them open slightly. Find a little focus point. Flex that left foot. That gives a little bit of more integrity to the shape, a bit more control. But we do want to encourage those little wobbles in the standing foot. Today is about finding our balance, and finding our balance also includes losing it at times. So we know where there's the point where we can hold ourselves. So now, once you found your focus point and you felt your muscles working for you, keep the chest wide, the spine long, bend the standing leg slightly, send the left leg through for warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Good. Once you're here, feel free to straighten the legs, but don't lock that knee. Keep a bit of flexibility so your leg can keep working for you. Those left toes are pointing down. This is what we practiced in the beginning. Feel free to add an option for your arms, open the chest or send the arms forward. See how that feels for your back. And breathe. And just as in life, sometimes it doesn't always work out as we thought, so stay patient and playful. Try gently though. And then slowly bend that right leg, and we really want to step super slow. So let that left foot hover above the ground before you put it down, so you don't drop kind of blindly, but place it down with control, and then reach the arms up for your crescent lunge. Good. Stay there, breathe. I'll turn around so you can see the next poses better. Really create a lot of space on the inhale. And on the exhale, open up for warrior 2. So left foot is now parallel to the short side of the mat. Right knee is pointing forward. Rotate those thighs out. Open your hips. Good. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, move forward into your side angle pose. Right forearm onto the front leg. Left arm pulls over the ear. We want to open the chest. You have the option to go further, right hand onto a block or all the way down to the ground, but you don't want to slouch forward. You want to open the chest. So even if you're on your forearm, make sure you're not dropping into that right shoulder. Good job. Take another full breath here. And then send the left arm up. Place it down into the left hip. Look down to the ground and bring your hand in front of the right foot and out to the right. Step the left foot closer. This goes with or without the block. So close until you can press up with control with the open hip into your half moon Ardha Chandrasana. Hand with or without the block is under your right shoulder. Left foot is flexed and the hip is open. So the left toes are pointing to the left. Left arm goes up if you feel stable enough. You can play with the focus point. If you want to challenge yourself, you can look up. And another option here would be what we practiced in the beginning, kind of in a mini half moon. You can bend the leg, grab a hold of the back of the foot or ankle, and press into the hand for a sugarcane pose. Open up the left groin and the chest. This is just an option. See how far you want to go today. Keep breathing. Good. If you've taken the bind, gently release. Don't just snap out of it. And then slowly bend the right leg. We do the same thing again. We want to place the left foot down. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Right hand can stay on the ground. Come back into your warrior two. Good. Reverse warrior. Just the upper body flows back. And exhale, you windmill the hands down to frame the front foot. Option to step back on the inhale into plank or three-legged dog. Exhale, option to take one-legged vinyasa or use the knees or skip it and go into your dog. Inhale, maybe you open for your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. I'll turn back around. One more. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or hop to the top of your mat for half forward fold. And exhale, fold all the way down. We come to standing right away. Take the arms over the side, reach it up. And exhale, hands together in front of the heart center. Good job. Take a moment to rebalance the breath. To notice all the sensations in the body. And then find your focus point or keep the eyes closed if you wish. Root down through the left foot, pull the right knee up. Flex that right foot. And I know this is not a complicated shape, but it's really about the experience. Notice those wobbles and those balancing movements of your left foot and ankle. All those little muscles involved that want to hold your balance. Enjoy it. Maybe close the eyes or rest the lids down. See how that changes your feeling of balance. And then bend the standing leg. Once you're ready with a long spine, send the right leg back. Warrior three, Virabhadrasana 3. Keep the chest open. Hips are pointing down. Right toes are pointing down. Thighs rotating inwards. And you can take an option with the arms if you've done that on the first side, if that feels good for you. Good. But keep breathing. Keep your focus point. And then slowly, slowly again, don't rush this, don't fall, don't just drop. Bend the left leg, shift the weight forward and backward at the same time to find the perfect balance, to be able to hover the right foot and place it down softly and then reach it up. From that strength of your legs, it's so easy to find expression in the upper body. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, open warrior two, open up the hip. Arms parallel to the floor. Pull the feet together on the mat. Feel those inner thighs engaging. Feel the spine lifting up. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale one more. And then on the exhale, move further into your side angle pose. Remember your options. Left hand can go down on the block or on the ground. But you want to keep the chest open. The heart is kind of rotating up to the sky. Remember not to put too much weight on the left hand or the left shoulder. And keep breathing. Good job. Try to find this smooth, steady breath. And then send the right arm up. Place the right hand into your hip. Look down for your half moon. Place the left hand out of the foot. So front and out. So kind of the left edge of your mat. This will give you more stability. You can slide the right foot in or step it in. But don't jump. But really press up as controlled as you can. Stack your shoulders. Your feet are still in this kind of warrior two position. So your hips are open. Your right arm goes up. Option to take the block, obviously, or to stay on the fingertips. This gives you more space. Or you can even release the fingertips of the ground if you want to challenge yourself. The other option would be bending the right leg, grab a hold of the foot or the ankle, pressing the foot into the hand as we practiced opening the groin and the chest. Whichever option you chose, let's stay for 2-3 more full breaths. And every option, every variation is equally beneficial for your body, so just see what works. Stay playful and patient, whether this is challenging or easy. If you've taken the bind, softly release, and then slowly, slowly, slowly step it back. Take your time, warrior 2, without falling if you can, and stay for your exhale. Flow backwards, peaceful warrior. And exhale, windmill the hands down, release the right heel. Option, inhale, plank or 3-legged dog, or into the dog right away. Exhale, option for your very favorite form of flow. With 1 leg, with 2, without anything, and just taking a rest, just see what works. Wherever you land, take a deep breath in. Maybe sigh it out. Good job. Inhale onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, and then inhale again, step or hop to the top of the mat, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, fold all the way down. Good. To standing right away with a long back, reach the arms up, stretch up. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart center. Take a moment to notice all the sensations in the body, to calm the breath. And then find a focus point, keep the hands in front of the heart. This kind of gives us a nice touching point to find our center, and then come onto the tiptoes. We'll take our time to slowly bend the knees, and we lift the knees, we lift the heels, and we sink the bum in it the whole time. The spine stays very nice and long. At the end of this move, we want to sit on the heels, so engage all the muscles you can find in your legs. If your knees click, that's fine. Mine do that all the time. So send the knees forward. Once you're there, to bring your thighs, your legs parallel to the ground. Now you're sitting on the heels, hands in front of the heart. And we'll stay here for a little moment. And I want to invite you to challenge yourself by bringing that focus point closer and closer, dropping the lids a little bit more, and even maybe closing the eyes. So one more time, you can find that balance rather from the inside. And you can practice feeling rather than just looking and reacting. And you can practice staying playful in challenging situations, even if your circumstances are a bit wobbly. Good. If you fall, that's fine. The floor is not very far away. Just take it easy. And then slowly get yourself ready. We'll go into one more balancing pose on our hands. Maybe circle the wrist a couple of times, one way or the other. We're still sitting on the heels. And then place the hands out in front of you in shoulder width distance for our crow pose. Maybe you need to step back a little bit like I have to, but then keep the knees bent and stay on the toes. Bend the elbows towards the body. Place the knees on the back of your upper arms. Shift the weight forward. Release the feet off the ground. If this is still kind of new, if you're there, just stay and hold or practice a couple of times. If this is still kind of new, just really practice bending the elbows towards the body, placing the knees on the back of the arms or press them from the outside if you can't reach the back. And just play with the weight. Look forward, don't look down. And just see how it feels if you bring weight towards the hands, the fingertips. Maybe just release one foot or the other. Take a moment to play, stay and breathe, or take a moment to release the wrists. Let's give this just a couple more moments so you can experiment with this arm balance. Or you can even challenge yourself and see how long you can hold. And only for the ones that are really, really secure in their chaturanga, feel free to shoot back and come through your vinyasa. If this is not available for you today, please don't try anything too outrageous. You could always just step back into your downward facing dog. We'll meet here and just take a moment to reset the breath. Good. and come forward into a high plank. With or without the knees, lower all the way down onto the belly. Good. Maybe shuffle a little bit back. We'll bring the elbows under the shoulders so your forearms can be on the mat for your Sphinx pose. Your elbows are close to the ribs and under the shoulders, so your arms are kind of in a right angle. And instead of just kind of sinking into this pose, press away from the ground, press the elbows down and pull the hands energetically towards you so you can send the chest forward. You might feel a little bit of a stretch in the upper part of your abdomen, in your chest. And if the lower back is a bit tight, press the tops of the feet down, option to open the feet a bit wider. Good, stay for a couple of breaths. Using the breath to spread all the energy into our heart space, our upper body, after all these invigorating poses. Last breath here. And then make sure your feet are about hip distance apart. Tuck the toes under. Take the chin down into the chest. Now, draw the belly in, so navel to spine. So you're kind of almost making a cat back here, even if this is an uncommon position. And then once you have that stable core, lift your hips off the ground, lift the thighs and the knees, come into a forearm plank. Body in one straight line, press the shoulder blades apart. Good job. Keep breathing. Look between the hands for a nice long neck. One more breath like this. And then we begin walking the feet forward for our dolphin pose. You can bend the knees for that, but then you want to open the chest like you would do in a downward facing dog. Press the chest towards the legs. The head is dangling. Don't place it down. Walk the feet as close as comfortable for you. If somebody happens to be extremely stable in the forearm stand, go for it. But please don't jump anywhere. This is not a forearm class. Take it easy. But if you want to practice a bit more, if you have strength left, you can lift one leg up. Don't jump. Just play with the weight. Come into the tiptoe of the foot that is still on the ground. And exchange the sides. Good job. Wherever you are, 2 feet down or one, just take 2 more breaths, open up the chest. And then place the knees down. Send the hips back. Child's pose, arms alongside the body, forehead down. And just breathe. I'll just stay a bit higher for the microphone, so don't mind me, but stay in your child's pose and breathe softly. Feel all this heat that flows through the body now. Know that you've engaged so many muscles, that you've worked on your strength and your stability. Even take a moment to thank the body, or to be thankful for your body that it can do all these things that it just did. No matter if it was challenging or easy for you today, take a moment of appreciation. Good. And then slowly roll your way back up into sitting onto your heels. Sit next to the heels and swing the legs around. Good job. Stand the right leg up. Step it over for your twisted pose, twisted seat. Lift your chest up. Left arm can hug the right knee in. Right arm goes up and we twist open. Right fingertips come down. Open up the chest. If you happen to have a lot of space, bring the left arm onto the outside of that knee, but that's just an option. Don't force yourself anywhere, but rather use this moment to enjoy this twist that should be much easier after this class than maybe it was in the very beginning. Feel the massage of the center of the body, the spine. Good. On the inhale, sit back up, stretch both arms up to the sky. Exhale, lean over to the second side, and this can be a soft fold. So you can drop the head, breathe into that space between the shoulder blades and the upper back. Good. Sit back up. Step the right foot over, slide it out, second side. Left foot stands up, steps over. Right arm pulls us in, left arm up, long spine. Exhale, twist open. Good job. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, twist again. See if there's space for variation. No need to force anything. Good. One more deep breath. And then on the inhale, send the arms back up. Exhale, fold over to the second side. Very releasing movement here. And then sit back up. Step the left foot over, step the right foot next to it. Bend the knees even more in, bring the belly onto the thighs, flex the feet, grab the outside edges of your feet, slide the heels away from you, keep that connection of belly and thighs, and slowly fold forward. Once you can't go any further, you can choose to stay here, or you can kind of soften into this pose. Release the hands, don't pull, release the feet a little bit, and maybe you can even drop the head. So now if your back goes a bit round, that's completely fine, but then please don't press or push. Rather than trying to get the deepest stretch here, we rather just want to use this kind of introverted pose to find some calmness again after this really energizing practice. I want to tune back inwards, calming the breath, and still getting a nice stretch out of it. Take a couple of more breaths here. Good job. And then feel free to use the hands to help yourself sit back up by pressing them into the ground. Scooch forward so you're sitting kind of in the center of the mat. Use the hands for help to lay down on the back. Pull the knees in one after the other towards the armpits. Press the whole spine into the ground, and then either stay or grab a hold of the outside edges of your feet or the ankles for your happy baby. Pull the knees down into the armpits, and maybe you want to move a bit from side to side, and you can either stay here or maybe there's some other movement that your body is seeking now. Maybe it's asking you for something that wants to be moved or stretched. Take this last moment of the practice to really make it yours. Anything that would make that practice feel super balanced for you. Good job. And then once you're ready, stretch out on the mat. I highly encourage you to take a moment for your Shavasana, to allow for the body to absorb all this energy and all the effects of this practice, and to allow for the breath to calm. So give a lot of space to your arms and legs. Just drop the feet, drop the hands, release the hands. Feel the pelvis becoming heavy, the shoulders. Relax the face, and wherever you are in your breath, exhale all the air out. Become empty, 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 empty. Take a full breath in. Take your time to really fill the lungs. And at the top, just hold for a moment. Just feel that space, that calmness in that pause. And then open the mouth and sigh it out. And with that, let go of the Ujjayi breath, of any kind of breath control. Just allow the breath to return to its very natural flow, smooth, velvety, nourishing you, calming you. Allow the body to relax. Allow the mind to rest. So whatever still is floating around in your mind is completely fine. Try not to change anything or control anything. Stay here for as long as you feel suitable today, until you feel refreshed to return to whatever you still have planned. Make sure to take a moment of appreciation when you leave your practice. I will leave you here, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.